Okay, well, good evening, everyone. Tonight we're going to talk about leads, I think mainly against no trump contracts. It's important that we learn what cards to lead. Sometimes it may be in a suit contract, but I know I'm combining both of them. The next few weeks are going to be the few lessons, the 4 more lessons we're doing all about opening leads. So some people have agreements as to what they would lead on certain combinations, but basically in a no trump contract, 3 cards touching or nearly touching constitute a sequence. We leave the top, and I'm going to mention it to you all in the chat. I really think you should all see this. It's very important that if you have Queen, Jack, 9, okay, that is considered a full sequence when you're missing the 10 and you leave the queen. This is a big mistake that I see all the time. Somebody led 4th highest and I made the 10. You cannot, this is considered a full sequence. The other one is this one here, is the same situation. Not that one, sorry, let me just show you this one. Jack 10, 8, 4, 3. This one as well. Jack 10, 8 is only missing the 9. That is no 4th highest. You leave the Jack. That is considered a full sequence, whether it's a suit contract or a no trump contract. You must leave the Jack. Okay, these are 2 of the biggest errors I see on opening leads, whether they're the suit contract or no trump contracts. No 4th highest. Right, I'm going to share the screen. And if you have any questions about the bidding, you let me know. Or about the play. And we're going to go into hand number 2. I want to share hand number 2 with you. Okay, so East is going to open 1 no trump, a 4-4-3-2 shape, and 15 to 17, 1 no trump. Pass by South. And now when you hold a long diamond suit like that, we don't mention minors, everybody. Never. When you have enough for game, because you have 10 high card and a 6 card diamond suit, it's enough to make a game. So all you do is you bid 3 no trump. Please do not transfer and tell everybody what you have in your hand. I've seen lots of people transfer into a minor and then they bid 3 no trump. The less you tell the opponent, the better. They don't have to know anything about you. And the lead will be the Jack of Spades. Now, the Jack of Spades is top of an interior sequence. There's no 4th highest. There is no 4th highest. You have the ace, the Jack, the 10, and the 9. Even if you didn't have the 9, the Jack is the definite lead, interior sequence. You're playing in 3-no, and it's 3rd hand high. 3rd hand must play the king on the Jack. If you don't play the king on the Jack, it will be a total and utter disaster. They will win the queen, and what they'll do is they'll finesse the diamond, and they're going to take 6 diamond tricks and 4 club tricks and 2 heart tricks and a spade, and they're going to make all these tricks for nothing. So remember, 3rd hand high. There's nothing in the dummy. Normally we don't put high if there's an honor in the dummy, but now there's nothing in the dummy. 3rd hand high. Now you come back, the highest of 2 cards left, the 7 of spades. They play the 8. You play the 9 and the 3. Okay, so now 8 cards have gone. You've got 3 is 11. If partner has 1 more spade, we can run 5 spade tricks. So let's hope. If partner doesn't have another one, it doesn't matter anyway. So you put on the ace. And now we beat the contract because we can run 2 more spades. And they are never making the hand. And this is very, very important. It doesn't matter what they do. I hope all of you beat this contract, hands down. If you didn't beat this contract, that's a sad state of affairs. So that's it. You're going to play whatever you play now, they're going to finesse the diamond. So if you play a club, they're going to play low, and they've got to take a finesse. They've got to hope. And they don't see the jack, they're supposed to cover. Then they must unblock. And there you go. And the rest are yours. So if we don't cover third hand high, this hand is going to make a million tricks. Any questions on hand number 2, please?
I knew the minute I did it.
Ace, jack, 10. You don't have to have the 9. The lead is the jack, top of an interior sequence. Any questions? Any questions? None? Okay. Everybody's happy. Good. They all did well. They all beat it, right? I hope they did. I hope they did. And number 7. You've got a 9, a 5, 14, 3, 17 high card and a no trump shape. We're going to open 1 no trump. Pass. And now looking at this hand, you have 10 high card. 10 and 15 is 25. We don't stamen, we don't have a 4 card major. We just bid 3 no trump. Okay. Now let's talk about leads. I know they're never stamened, and I know you have to lead a major. But it's uncanny that every time I've had a hand like this where I've got no points, no entry, I never lead 4th highest in the heart suit. I have no entry. I'm missing the ace, the king, the queen. So what I do is on this hand, and then my partner says, but you were so brilliant. Well, I wasn't brilliant. It's deduction. That if you've got nothing, partner's got something. Leading a major is mandatory. There was no stamen. So on this hand, I like to lead my shortest major. I lead the jack. Purely because I'm hoping to find my partner who may have all the entries. And that is the killing lead on this hand. How are they going to make 3 no trump? Let's talk about it. In the spade suit, they've got 2 tricks, the ace and the king. In the hearts, they've got 1 at the moment. In the clubs, they've got 4. So we've got 2 spades, 1 heart, and 4. That's 7. And 1 diamond is 8. We need an extra trick. So we've got 2 choices. Either the ace of hearts is under the king queen, or the ace of diamonds is under the king queen. We don't know which is which at this stage. So what we have to do is we have to get out aces. We've got to duck the first trick. You must give up the first trick to sever communication. Okay? And you're going to play the next one. And I'm going to win the ace because I need my entries towards my honors. Okay, now we've got to decide which one do we do first. Well, you're not really sure at this stage. The diamonds look better than the hearts because in the diamond suit, you've got the 10 and the 9 and the 8. So let's just play a club to the ace. And let's try a diamond to the king. We can always play a club back to the king and play another diamond up. But they're taking the ace. And they're now going to play the last spade, the queen. And now we have a problem. Where is the ace of hearts? We need that as well. So at the moment, we have 3 tricks. We've got 2 spades and 1 club. And that's what we have at the moment. 3 tricks. If we take 3 club tricks, that's 6. If we take the queen of diamonds, that's 7. We need at least 1 heart trick, maybe 2. So we have a problem here. So what we can do is play towards our honors. So let's try the heart now. The diamond didn't work. So now we go to the dummy with a jack of clubs. And now we play a heart towards our honors. Well, they're not going to waste time. They're not going to give you your contract. They're going to grab that ace as fast as they can. And now they're going to run the 10 of spades and the 9 of spades. And that was the most brilliant lead. And why was it a brilliant lead? Because when you've got no entry, lead your shortest major. It's worked every time for me. I've never had a problem. And it really is fantastic. Your partner thinks you're so brilliant. And now they go down. Any questions on the hand?
Brilliant, brilliant.
Tell me more. Ask me. Any questions on number 7? Everybody was happy. They all beat this contract? I wonder.
No, no.
No?
No.
No. They never led the jack of spades, right? I know that.
No, never
Because
let
we're thrilled to lead 4th highest. You've got no entry. Forget it. It's never going to set up. With no entry and only 2 points, your partner's the one with all the entries. Lead your short major. This is my advice to you, okay? It works really well.
Brilliant.
I'm telling you. Okay, let's get on to hand number 9. This is all about leads. These are big problems for people. Opening leads, what to lead. Listening to the bidding, what's to lead. Okay, so let's look at this hand. I'm going to look who the dealer is. 6 and 1, 7 and 14, 15 and 3, 18. We've got a lot of points in this hand, but not enough to open 2. We're going to open 1 club. It's going to go past by east, and you're going to bid 1 heart. Up the bidding ladder. Pass. And now what's partner going to bid? 2 no trump. 2 no trump is a point count. It's 18, 19. You can even have 4 spades, but point count takes precedence. Even if you have 4 spades in your hand, you must show your point count by bidding 2 no trump. And then you add your points, 5 and 2, 8 points. 8 and 18 is 26. We now bid 3 no trump. Pass, pass, pass. So it's gone 1 club, 1 heart, 2 no trump, 18, 19, 3 no trump by partner, and we've got to find a lead. Well, we're not going to lead a spade. It doesn't look exciting enough. And if I let the 2, partner will think I want the suit back. I don't want to lead the 10 because I don't have the 9. So the best thing I could do on this hand is to lead top of nothing. Don't lead 4th highest, because 4th highest says I want the suit back. You never want diamonds back, everybody. Lead the 9. Tell partner, I don't like it. All right? Tell partner, I don't like it. It comes 10 of diamonds. And you're going to win the ace. And we're not going to be a machine. My partner led the 9. And I can see more cards on the dummy and my hand that it can never be the 4th highest, the rule of 11. The 9 says, partner, I don't like the suit. High hates on opening leads in no trump. High hates, low likes. Okay? Now you've got to look for something better to do. Well, the spades don't look very exciting. The clubs they bid, they've already opened a club. So your only hope is this. When you see a bad suit like that and they bid that suit, declarer is relying on that heart suit to work. And you want to be able to beat this contract. So the only time you can beat it is by testing the water. Play the king of hearts, top of a sequence. And partner plays the 4, and you held the trick. Well, it looks very ominous. Why did you hold the trick? So the only chance to beat this hand is to unblock the heart suit. You come to 2. I like it, partner. Low likes. Take the ace and follow your partner's defense. The ace of diamonds says, I don't have the king. Remember that. Third hand play always plays the lowest of touching cards. So the ace denies the king. Just follow your partner's defense. And now you can beat the contract by just taking all your heart tricks, and they're never going to see this hand again. It works so nicely. And that's it. Five tricks we have. I often see bad suits in the dummy, and those are the suits I've got to switch to. Ask me questions on this hand, please. Opening, yes. No questions? Everybody's happy with this hand? You all beat it, right?
My partner
Or we
pressed
all,
the wrong-
we all played like a machine, right?
I pressed
We
the
just
wrong-
have to see partner leads, right?
No, I pressed the wrong button and we passed out.
What happened?
I hit the wrong.
Oh, well, that's a tragedy. What can I say? Okay.
It was.
Okay. All right.
Linda,
It can happen.
interestingly, out of 11 boards, only 3 got to 3 no trump.
Really?
Yeah.
And you made all 3 no trump?
All 3 that got to 3 no trump made it, with 1 pair getting an over trick.
Okay. And are these the boards I'm discussing that
Yep.
you can beat?
Yep, board 9.
Wow. But let's make sure we all understand. High hates, low likes on an opening lead in a no trump contract. High hates, HH, low likes, LL. So it's like bottom of something, top of nothing in no trump. A low card likes, a high card hates. And this is so important in defense. And that's the hardest part of the game, is learning how to defend. Okay? All agree? Look at that heart suit. They're relying on that heart suit, everybody. So play the king just to tell partner you have the queen. And then when you hold the trick, your only hope is to play a low one and hope to take 4 heart tricks. And it works. It's so logical. This is a very logical game if you're taught the logic why. If you're not taught why, then forget it. But you've got to know why you do these things. And there's so many people that bid on bad suits. And the declarer is relying on those bad suits. And when I switch to those suits, they finish. It's all over. All right. Let's get to the next one. Hand number 10. Did you win tonight, David?
We did well, yes.
Well, good.
Yep.
Okay, so we're on hand number 10. Remember, these are leads against no trump. And it's really important that we follow and look very carefully of how to beat contracts. The dealer is East. And East is going to open 1 club. And do not overcall a diamond. You've only got 1 honor. I don't think 1 honor is good enough. If I overcall a diamond, I need at least 2 honors and I want the lead. So I'm going to pass this hand. And now I'm going to bid 1 spade up the ladder. Slowly. 1 spade. Pass. And now what am I going to bid on this hand over 1 spade? Let's work it out. What are we going to bid over 1 spade? We have an unstopped doubleton. Some people bid 1 no trump. a lot of people but one no trump. And I don't know, a lot of people but one no trump on this hand. What are we going to play?
Linda, one no trump shows a minimum hand, right?
It does, and I usually have all the suits stopped in one no trump.
So you're
So if
only,
it's one no
I
trump,
mean, you could raise the spades, that shows a minimum hand. You could rebid the clubs, that shows a minimum hand, right?
yeah, if you rebid the clubs, you're showing a 6-card suit
Right.
or raise spades.
So
And the
your
thing
choice
most
is no
of
trump
you-
or spades, right?
Right. It's a choice of whether you want to play a bid 2 spades or you want to bid one no trump. I'm not in favor of one no trump at all, but some people are not sure what to do. So on this particular hand, you could bid one no trump, or you could bid 2 spades, but that's your style. Or if you want to bid 2 clubs and pretend it's 6, that's up to you. So I don't mind what you do, but in this particular hand, if partner bids, let's say partner bids one no trump, okay? Let's say partner bids one no trump. It's not my style with an unstopped doubleton. We have an opening hand opposite an opening hand. We don't want to bury a 5-card spade suit. It is our duty to be able to tell partner whether we have 4 or 5 spades. 4 spades, we bid 3 no trump, we wouldn't bother. But with 5 spades, we want to make sure that we understand, okay, that we have an 8-card major suit fit. We don't want to lose that 8-card major suit fit. So you've got 2 choices. If any of you in this class play new minor, you will bid 2 diamonds. And it says, partner, have you got 3 spades with me or 4 hearts? If you do not play that and you play the old style for beginners, we're going to jump the bidding to 3 diamonds. Now, we don't promise diamonds. We're just jumping to make sure our partner does not pass us. I want to go to game. Have you got 3 spades with me? That's the question. You bid the other minor at the 3 level. Have you got 3 spades with me? Or do you have 4 hearts? Now you do have 3 spades, so you're going to bid 3 spades. And it's going to go pass, and you're going to bid 4 spades. And that's how we land up in 4 spades. I did not teach new minor the whole time I've been working here. I feel that you can learn it later. There's more important things to learn. So let's go back to basic bidding. A club, a spade, a no trump. If you want to be in game, you jump to 3 diamonds. Any bid at the 2 level could be to choice of contract. I don't like no trump, choose. So here is a situation where you will show 3 spades. If you don't have 3 spades, it's your duty to bid 3 no trump. And they're going to lead the Queen of Hearts. Now remember, that's the opening lead. The Queen, Jack, 9 is considered a full sequence, everyone. Queen, Jack, 9 is considered a full sequence. If you let the 2 of hearts, they would have made the 10. With 1 card missing, it's very important that we lead the top of this so-called broken sequence. So now we've got work to do. Lots of work to do. We've got to get out the ace of spades. So let's look at our losers. In the spade suit, we're missing the ace. In the hearts, we've got 1 loser. 1 loser in the hearts. In the diamonds, we may lose 1 club, and 1 diamond for sure. Maybe 2 if we don't roughly. And in the hearts, we've definitely got to lose. In the clubs, we may lose the king of clubs. So we've got a lot of work to do. If the club finesse works, we'll be really happy. But we're not sure yet if the club works. If the club works, we could really get rid of a loser. But we've got a lot of work to do on this hand. So they're leading the Queen of Hearts. It's going to go 3 of hearts. 5 of hearts, and you're going to win the ace of hearts. Please don't win the lowest card. Winning the lowest card tells partner you've got the ace. This way they don't know for sure who's got the king. All right, you need to draw trumps. It's your duty to draw trumps, but you've got to be very careful. How are we going to draw the trumps? So we're going to play towards the king of spades. All right? We're going to play towards the king of spades. Now, you could play before you do anything, try the club suit. But maybe they may ruff a club. I'm not sure yet what they're going to do. So let's just draw one round of trumps. And you're going to take the ace, and you're going to shoot through a heart as fast as you can. Well, now we know we've got to draw trumps, but we need our queen of spades there, just in case we need an entry for those clubs. So we're going to draw one more round of trumps in the meantime, just one. And leave the queen there. You need the queen for those lovely clubs. And now you're going to try, okay, the 10 of clubs. And it worked. Well, that was fantastic, right? Now you're going to play the 3 of clubs. And put in the queen. Well, we're not sure if it's going to work because somebody may ruff a club. Yep. So we've got the highest trumps. No one can over-ruff us. No one. So we can take out insurance while we have the queen of spades there. Do not play the ace of clubs. Why don't we just take the 8 of clubs? If they ruff it, oh, that's fine. You're over-ruffing it. And now you really don't have any problem, okay? You have to play a trump. All the trumps are gone to the queen. And you're now going to use the ace, jack of clubs. And throw away some losers. You want to make sure you get those discards. And then you play the 9 of spades. Now the jack is good, the queen isn't, the king is missing, so hold on to your jack of hearts, and the other hand will hold on to the king of diamonds, and you'll give them one more trick. There are many ways to play this hand, but the important thing is to get to your 8-card major suit fit. And the important thing is to know that what is forcing. If the 2 levels forcing or the 3 level is 100% forcing. We've got to know what system we play on this kind of bidding. Any questions on this hand? Any questions?
I'm looking at the results for today. And,
Yes.
And there were 1, 2, 3, 4 that ended up in 3 no trump on this board.
And they led a diamond.
I don't know what they led because I haven't looked at each board.
And they've got no play on a diamond lead because they've got to get out the ace of spades.
They all made it. And someone actually...
They can't, because you see, if they led a diamond and they play low on the first trick, you're not allowed to take the queen of diamonds because the jack is in the dummy. It creates a finesse. So you've got to hope partner's got the 10 or the king. So you want to put up the queen.
They led a 3 of diamonds.
Huh?
They led the 3 of diamonds.
Okay, so let me show you how they made the hand. Watch this. I'm going to play it again and show you how people misdefend a hand. This is basic bridge, and we need to learn about how to defend when there's an honor in the dummy. So I'm just going to put in 3 no trump just so we can save time. and we're going to do it on the lead of the 3 of diamonds and show you what happens when you lead the 3 of diamonds. It shows an honor. Okay? If you play low, which they should play low, putting in the jack's not going to help. If you put up the queen, they now can finesse the king and they can never go down. They're going to make every trick. It's never a problem once they get out the ace of spades. But let's undo this and look what happens when this works like this. Then there's no hope. They leave the 3 of diamonds. This is part of finesses. I mean, when to cover an honor and no honor. First of all, the jack you don't even put up at all. So there's no finesse here. Don't even put up the jack. Play 3, play the 4, and play the 8. Looking for the 10, looking for the king. If declarer's got the king, fine. If declarer's got the 10, it's also okay. That ace jack, you've got to keep that queen over the ace jack. And when that holds a trick, they come back the queen of diamonds, that's what's left. And they duck it. And they come back another diamond. Okay? And now you can be very frisky and tell partner where your entry is. You can throw the king on the ace. And that says my entry's in spades, the higher one. If you play the 5, it's in the lower one, in clubs. Now they've got to get out the ace of spades. They're not going to be able to make the contract without the ace of spades because the clubs don't break. So we've got to get out the ace of spades. And now we can beat the hand. Everything hinges on that play of the 8 of diamonds sitting over the ace jack with the queen 9. Now they're going down. They can never make the hand. It's when to cover an honor with an honor. They didn't play the jack. So keep the queen over the jack and hope partner's got an honor 10. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
And that's why I don't like to bid a no trump with an unstopped doubleton. I do not bid a no trump with an unstopped doubleton. I'm either going to bid 2 clubs or 2 spades on this hand. If I bid 2 spades, partner will bid 4 spades. And if I bid 2 clubs, partner will bid 2 diamonds, asking me, have you got 3 spades with me? And that's what will happen. Okay? Does that make it clearer to you?
Yeah. Yes, I was just looking at how many had bid no trump. Some of them actually made 4 no trump. And
Well, that's all because of putting up the queen.
down. Only one went
Putting
down.
up the queen is another story.
Yeah.
Putting in the 8's another, no chance, none at all. Okay, now somebody wanted hand number 1. Someone asked me for hand number 1.
I did.
Okay. Any other questions on hand number 10? All right, let's look at hand number 1. You want to know the bidding or the play?
The bidding.
The bidding.
The bidding, okay.
Oh, yeah, right.
Wow, okay. We've got a lot of points on this hand, like 23 points with that long diamond suit. It's really strong. And I don't want to bid diamonds. I just want to bid no trump. So I'm going to treat this as 22 points. And I'm going to open 2 clubs. It's going to go past. 2 diamonds waiting.
It's just ending.
Pass. 2 no trump. 22 to 24. Pass. 3 club stamen. Pass. 3 diamonds, no 4 card major. Pass. And now this hand's going to bid 3 no trump. What did you get to on this hand?
5 diamonds.
And did you make 5 diamonds?
Yes.
You
But,
did?
yes. But it's always better to play 3 no than,
There's
a
no
minus.
discussion. How did you make 5 diamonds? You lost the king of clubs, the ace of spades, and you knew that the diamond is going to drop, or you finessed it? I finesse. I've only got 8.
We,
I'm not going to make 5 diamonds. I'm going to lose 1 spade trick, 1 club trick. I don't make 5 diamonds. I would always take a finesse.
I did. We
If you
did.
didn't finesse, you're
Yeah.
making it. But with 8, I always finesse. And can you get to dummy? That's another story. You can't get to dummy. Then you had to play the ace, king of diamonds. Then you had no choice because you couldn't get to dummy. It all depends what they led. They're going to leave the queen of hearts. So if you play the queen of spades, they may take the ace. They won't. They're going to wait. So you can't get to dummy. Now you're going to lay down the ace, king of diamonds, and you've got no choice. And that's what happens. Then you're going to have to give them a club. So you lose 1 spade and 1 club, and the diamond came down. How lucky were you?
Lucky.
That was lucky. Okay. But I like no trump for that hand. I really do. I don't like playing in a minor.
Yeah. I hate playing in the morning.
Any other questions? I know it goes against the grain, having to, all those doubletons, but look at that lovely suit.
Their lead, I think, allowed us to make the 5 diamonds.
Which lead did you get? The club?
They gave her the 9 of clubs.
Oh, the lead's from the other side. They let a
The
doubleton.
West, yeah.
Oh, that changes. Well, I don't know how. So what happened on the 9 of clubs lead?
Well, we took it, or they took it with the king.
And then,
Well, let me see what they do next.
well, the thing is, if you're looking at the dummy, you're coming back a spade. For sure. You can see that strong hand in the dummy. That would not be good. The weak suit spades. You're not coming back a club. Okay.
They came, well, wait a minute. Previous trick.
They came back a spade. The weak suit on the table. Okay. Any other hands?
Oh, I'm on. Yeah, thank you.
I'd be interested in the bidding on number 5, please.
Number 5. I discussed this hand if you weren't in here. I discussed this hand already, and I'm going to go over it. This is number 4. We want number 5.
Number 5. Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet.
Sorry, no, we haven't. Okay, let's look at this one. Pass by north. A 1 club by east. And this hand's going to pass. And this hand's going to pass. And that hand is going to pass. They may bid 1 spade with 8 points, but I normally don't bid with less than 10 in my hand. So I'm very inclined to pass 1 club on this hand. But if you don't, you may bid 1 spade. I don't like to bid on an 8 count with 2 queen doubletons. I think I should get out of here as fast as I can. But let's say you bid 1 spade. What happened with you, David?
1 spade was bid by north.
Okay.
And then south had to respond, and I'm not sure what the response should
So
have been.
now it goes past by east. And now what is this hand going to bid? Can't bid 1 no. He has to bid 2 no trump.
All right, that's what we did. That's exactly how the bidding went
And
on
that's where
our
you're going
hand.
to play.
Yep.
In 2 no trump.
Okay. We bid it all right. We went down, but the bidding was right. So,
Right. Okay,
Yep.
that's fine.
Yep. Good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Any other hands?
We did it a little differently.
How did you do it?
Well, East opened the club and then my partner doubled.
We can't double without spades. We're not allowed to make a takeout double without tolerance for 3 suits. We do not have tolerance for the spade suit at all. So we're not allowed to make a takeout double with 2 spades. It's not allowed. We promise 3 to an honor.
Okay.
I'd rather lie and bid a no trump by 1 point than double with 2 spades in my hand.
Okay.
If I'm going to bid anything, I'd rather bid a no trump and lie. And treat this hand as 15 to 17, 18. But double is out of the question. Or take out doubles of 3 suits and tolerance for 3 suits. Short in the suit they open. Okay? So that's a good lesson. Never double. Just because you got points doesn't give you the license to double. Okay? Anything else? Okay. Everyone seems to be very happy. Opening leads. They are a problem. Some people have big problems. They don't listen to the bidding. That's the number 1 problem, is listening to the bidding. I want to thank you all for coming, and I'll see you Thursday for some more exciting hands. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
Pleasure. Pleasure.